In this video, I'm going to walk you through how you can create one assessment, make a copy of it with some changes, and then individually assign these to either grading groups or specific students in your classes. This is going to be helpful for those of you who are giving a year-end final through Schoology and need multiple copies. So you're going to see right now I'm in my resources and I have created one copy of this English 10 Final 2021. In this version of it, I've gone through the setup and I have assigned a time limit of 45 minutes to this. So if I wanted to go back and make a duplicate copy of this, I'm going to click on the settings wheel and say copy to. Now I'm going to put it back into the same folder that I'm working in now, which happens to be in my resources under Schoology assessments. So I will go and make a copy of this. And now I'm just going to go and edit the name of it, and I will call this version 2. Now that I have these assessments made, I can go in and I can change the timing on this one, and maybe I want this one to be a 90-minute test. Once I've saved that, those settings are now going to be saved for this, and I can copy these assessments into the course that I would like them to be in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the settings wheel and I'm going to say add to course. It's going to ask me which course I would like this to be in, and I'm going to click on my English course and I'm going to look for the folder that I created for the year-end final, which is going to be English 10 final exam. I can have a due date on this, so if I'm giving my final on the 22nd, I can put the 22nd in there. And just for the sake of this example, I'm going to make this a test, and then I'm going to click add. I'm going to do that also for the second one, following the exact same steps, add to course and choosing my specific course and the folder that I would like this to be in. Once I'm all done with this, I'm going to click on add, and then I'm going to navigate back into the course that I just copied these into. You're going to see that I have an English 10 final exam folder, which I'm going to go in and unpublish this because I don't want it to be available to the students until the day of the exam. So the whole folder is now unpublished, meaning the students will not even know that this is there. When I click into this, I'm going to see that I have my final 2021 and the version 2. I can come in here now and I can make any edits to this that I want. So some of the edits that I might want to make would be on the day of the final to come in here and make sure I have submissions enabled. But before I even do that, one of the options at the bottom is going to allow you to be able to individually assign this to either specific students in your class or to grading groups. So for instance, this test was the one that was 45 minutes. If I had a grading group already created, I could come in here and I could type in the name of the group and I could say group 1. So now all of the students that I've previously assigned to group 1 are going to have access to this specific assessment. Once I go in and I save changes, that's going to be applied. So now here you're going to see that this is assigned to one group. It's going to be due Tuesday, June 22nd, and right now it's unpublished. For my second version of the final, I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to go through the same process again by individually assigning this. But this time I might put in grading group 2, and this one is the one that is going to be a 90-minute time limit. I'll go in here and I will save the changes, and you'll now see that this is being assigned to one group. On the day of the final, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my English 10 final exam and I'm going to publish this. I'll do this right before the students are ready to take the final. I'm then going to go into this folder and I can go to edit my first exam and I'm going to enable the submissions and save the changes. And then I'm going to go to the second version of the exam and I'm going to enable my changes here. Once I'm all done with that, I'm going to hit save. You're going to see that these are now active and the folder is also active. If you have any questions with this, please let me know and I'll be happy to walk you through.